What started as a fun coincidence thread in Reddit correlating to Fox's show The Simpsons with the art predicting the future has now gotten out of hand. So how can a simple cartoon keep predicting real-life events? Is it just a series of eerie coincidences, or is there something more mysterious underneath? In this century, there is hardly anyone who hasn't heard of The Simpsons. While some have grown up watching it, others got the thrill of The Simpsons after a whole crazy conspiracy theory thread started flooding around. Running for about 34 years and 34 seasons, Simpson has ridiculed society, the human condition, and Western culture on a grand scale. You can call it one of the most influential television shows of the 21st century and a personal favorite for most of you, isn't it? Created by Matt Groening, The Simpsons debuted in 1989, and since then it's become a cultural phenomenon. While it has entertained millions with its satirical take on American life, it has garnered an equal amount of attention for its pinpoint future predictions, which have blown away everybody's mind. It started as a thread on Reddit with a recurring question: how do The Simpsons predict the future? To which all of the users have come forward to put in their share of observation. In no time, the thread was a catastrophic flood of rearranged theories and responses based on the idea of a new world order. It basically explained how The Simpsons is so much more than an animated series. It is instead a vessel which is used by the ruling elites to warn the world about what is coming in the future. Although the theories are endless, the question leaves an invitation for more theories explaining how they were doing it. But after months of scratching our heads for an answer, we have finally come to a conclusion. For example, in a 2000 episode of The Simpsons, they depicted Donald Trump as the President of the United States. At that time, it sounded sarcastic, funny, and laughable. But fast forward to 2016. Who is laughing now? Although it was a wild guess, it did occur to some people that the writers have some insider knowledge. Well, that is not all. In a 1993 episode, the show featured a white tiger attacking entertainers who resembled Siegfried and Roy. Guess what? A decade later, Roy Horn was indeed attacked by a white tiger during a live performance. Similarly, in 1995, The Simpsons showcased a futuristic episode where people wore smartwatches. We bet even the smartwatch inventors didn't come up with it until 2 decades later. Are you aware of some other popular Simpsons conspiracies? Do let us know in the comments down below. Before we move further, please take a minute to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to be among the first ones to watch our videos. You might have noticed whenever something noteworthy takes social media by storm, there has to be someone in the comment section who will appear with a gift to prove how the Simpsons writers predicted the event or the calamity long ago. With our observation, these so-called predictions can be boiled down to a single unanimous philosophy referred to as the Simpsons Razer. As some of you might already know, it's based on an actual philosophy called Occam Razor. It suggests that for any phenomenon, the simplest explanation is often considered the best one. Simpsons Razer, on the other hand, is the opposite. Simpsons fuel on a theory to prove that the dumbest possible outcome is the one which is most likely to occur. The viewers may think of the comedy writers as some astrologers for the future, but in reality, they are just constructing satirical possibilities that mark our society's stupidity by exaggerating it. It may sound weird, but the Simpsons family isn't actually predicting the future. Rather, our modern society is simply racing against the Simpsons to see who can present the dumbest possible outcome better. During the airing of the show, one of the episodes explains why the show's prediction feels so accurate. A 1996 episode called Much Apoo About Nothing features an angry mob that descends on Mayor Quimby's office. Quimby shuts the door and asks his aide whether these morons were getting dumber or just louder, to which the aide replies, "Dumber." This serves as an example of why many of their predictions are unimpressive and just one out of the many possible outcomes. Remember the probability theory of rolling a die. It will definitely give you a result between 1 to 6 and nothing other than that. Out of these possibilities, the Simpsons writers picked out the dumbest ones that eventually became the most probable following the Razer theory. They did it to have a sarcastic take on a matter, But in reality, dumb decisions have led people to make the predictions true. This sounds quite self-explanatory, isn't it? Do let us know in the comments down below if you agree with our take on how The Simpsons have been predicting the future correctly. If you liked the video, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell icon to never miss a single update.